Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. I am going to take you through a full day of eating today on a rest day at just over 5 weeks out from the first show. It's going to be a lot different than the last full day of eating, which was significantly higher food because it was a high day. So this is going to be a lot different today, but it's rest day today. So I'm going to take you through what I got up to, and I'm going to start off with going out, taking my check-in and giving you an update in terms of how we are looking as of this morning. So this is how these lads are looking this morning. So definitely sharper, but let's see what check-in is like. Right gang, so a little bit of an update as you watch through this video as well. So that is check-in from this morning. Now, this morning, 114.3 I weighed in, which is a drop off from 115.9 kg yesterday. So a new low weigh-in, usually after legs, there's usually a decent drop, and that was a decent fucking drop, and I felt it. The last couple of days have definitely been harder sessions for sure, and when things get hard, embrace them, because on the other side of that usually comes more progress. So today's check-in, I actually didn't feel super flat. I felt definitely a lot sharper, but not super flat. I actually felt pretty good with the look, to be quite honest with you. Very, very happy. But I just sent that over to Cuba, and he was like, okay, no steps. Let's run training day food minus your intra-workout. So training day food is obviously higher than rest day. So change of plan. It actually will be slightly higher food today. So it won't be actual rest day food. So basically, I'll take a look through here. With the food today, it's going to be, rest day is usually 3350 calories, and training day, you will see today, it's going to be a good chunk higher. So he just wants to slow the rate of loss down a touch and just see a little bit more pop come back in today before we push back on for the next few days. So that is going to be the game plan for today in terms of food. So I will show you through today's food. It is, like I said, a rest day, but we will run the training day food, like I said, minus the intra-workouts, which usually has 40 grams of carbs and then 25 grams of EAs as well. So we're going to pull that out, and I'll show you through today's higher food. So yeah, that is the game plan. And again, this is, I always say, this is for me why I have a coach, because for me personally, I love pushing more and more and more myself. I think we're all the same. When I'm looking at clients, I can think logically, and I can think, okay, this is what we need to do. But when it comes to myself, logic goes out the window, and I'm just like, I just want to push harder. So that's why Cuba is there, to stop me just dieting all my muscle away and making sure that we do protect the muscle that we have gained and bring the best look to stage rather than just over dieting. So that is game plan. I will take you through. Let's go. Right guys, so every single rest day, this is my abs protocol. So ab training, I will train abs. I will do crunches before every push session, weighted crunches, and I will do leg raises before every pull session. Then on rest days, I will do crunches, body weight leg raises, and planks. So I will take you through. First of all, crunches, I will aim for 16 reps. Into line leg raises, so I will aim for 13 reps. Then planks. So with planks, about 47 seconds. So 16 reps crunches, 13 reps line leg raises, 47 seconds plank, and I will do 2 rounds. So I rest now, and then I will do 2 rounds in total. As these start to get easier, and as I start to progress them, I will do 17 crunches. I will do 14 leg raises. I will do 48 seconds. So I do aim over time to progress this, but the main thing is just making sure contractions are good. Making sure when I'm in the planks that I'm blowing the air out and actually contracting as well. And then in the leg raises and the crunches, you will see that as I crunch up, I'm blowing the air out. So I go, and I crunch. And as I leg raise, I blow the air out as I pull. And that just gives me a better contraction as well. One last tip with crunches, I'm not doing proper sit-ups. So I'm literally, all I'm doing here is literally crunching on the abs. So for me, that's a full contraction. I don't need to do a proper sit-up. That is me fully contracting abs there. So that's check-in, that is ab work, that is everything done. Now, we'll get into this first meal. So 4 whole eggs, 30 grams of green beans, 25 grams of beetroot. That's that baby. Then, we have 100 grams of cream of rice, we have 20 grams of whey, and we have 150 grams of berries. So again, I will put the breakdown for this somewhere down here, just so you can see the calories and the layouts for this one. Meal number 1. You know what, I'm at that stage where I think I should just order my shopping, but I have trust issues. Because I'm like, if I've ordered my shopping before and it arrived and they gave me some random shit because they didn't have something else. So I want to order shopping so I don't have to go to the shop, but I don't trust them to bring what I actually want, and I can't afford something wrong to come. So yeah, Aldi shop done. And also, don't know if it's just me, I had a full trolley there. And I still went through the self-checkout because I was not queuing to wait on someone to scan my stuff for me. So fuck it. I just scanned it myself. But just no patience. No patience. But yeah, Aldi done. Back home, meal 2. I just basically stocked up on cod there. So I have to go home, cook that, and then gobble this next meal down. I'm a hungry boy. Yes, gang, so I'm going to give you a rundown of what I got. We have eggs. We have the golden yolks. That will tie me over for a few days. I usually go to the shop maybe twice a week. And even if I have stuff, I will usually just restock anyway, just so I have even fucking more there, so I don't have to, so I don't run out. Always planning ahead. The blueberries. So I was at the tail and one of them burst open, so I actually left it there. We have pineapple. We have 1 pack of these. The green beans. Have red peppers. We got 4 pink lady apples. We got ketchup. Sliced beetroot. Beetroot is the king. I have this with my first meal. I also have it with my salmon meal, which you won't be having today, unfortunately, with the new food going in. And then we got cod. So this is what I'm living off at the moment. Now we got loads of these. This is what costs the fucking most. It's like £4 for like 250 grams. So 1, 2, but yeah, that I usually just get as much as they have. So if they have more than 8, I get more than 8. Just so I have enough there, but they only had 8, so I just took all the stock. But that is a little bit of a grocery haul. That is not far off all I'm eating at the moment, to be honest with you. But yeah, my diet consists of like maybe 12 foods, and so does everyone's. So if you're someone that doesn't really look at your diet or doesn't really care about what you eat, etc., if you still look at what you eat on a day-to-day basis and add it up, you still probably only eat maybe like 10 to 12 foods across the whole week as well. So yeah, bear that in mind. So even though you may look at things and be like, oh, you know, he's eating the same thing, it's, you know, that's boring. If you actually take a look at your own diet, you probably eat the same foods as well, but that's just foods that you enjoy or that you have a habit of kind of turning to or eating. So yeah, grocery haul. I just don't have meal too, but look what came in the door. Trunks, my tongue. So I'm not going to do like a bikini girl. I'm like, oh, bikini is here. And then they have it in black and white because they don't want to show the color. I don't give a fuck. But I don't actually know if I wear these ones. I don't know. I got blue again because I think blue suits me. Brings out the eyes, you know. But might get a different color. Might get a couple of pairs and wear them in different shows. I was thinking red. I might be brave. I was even thinking purple. But we will see. But these ones, a little bit different to the ones I have. So I'm not going to wear them in check-ins or anything because I want them to be nice and snug on stage. So I don't want to ruin the elasticity. But yeah, trunks, getting serious now. Meal 2. Yeah, so 100 grams of rice, 225 grams of cod, 30 grams green beans, 30 grams peppers, and 100 grams of frozen berries. And I will put down here what the breakdown of this meal is. Right, gang, so something a little bit different today. I am at Magna in Sheffield because I'm at a seminar. Meg and Cuba are holding the MK seminar and Big Ruff Diesel is actually here speaking at it. So I'm looking forward to this. I'll get little clips for you here and there, but I'm excited. Something a little bit different on this rest day.
Great insight into what is required.
I grew up in a town of about 200 people, Beatrix, Alabama. A town where you had to drive 2 hours. And so I go to the local convenience store, I pick up this magazine, and right there on the cover I find Dexter Jackson. And, honestly, from that point on, I was like, this is what I want to do. So, I think as well as critical thinking, like just thinking through a program, thinking through how, if you haven't heard something from someone before, just really trying to break down, like, why does this person think that, you know, what logic?
Finish the jellies, you're okay.
Best thing you yet.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no problem.
That look first packet. No.
You're the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
She's
Orals or anything?
no worries at the moment.
Okay. When you put your t-shirt on,
Thank you very much.
Is that right?
Thank you. So yes, Eval were here, and it just meant to get bloods done while I'm here, which is super handy. So blood's done, just to make sure I'm not dying at just over 5 weeks out.
Right, we're just catching up with the big boys here.
Yeah.
Myself,
Big
Joe,
Go on, lads.
Big Mark. I'm 2 weeks post-show. Joe's just about to start prep, and Mark is 5 weeks out. So they're going to do a posing clinic afterwards. Terrance is going to run us through a couple of rounds, and we are going to get up on stage. So hopefully I'll be able to set this little bad boy up somewhere and get some decent footage. So yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I'm feeling a little bit fucking weak and faint today.
So Darragh likes to talk a lot, so he just told you what's about to happen. So that saves me from doing it.
Jeez. The width.
Sanchez.
Dace. Nice.
Santrasa. Well, that's good.
Pull through, Mark. Up. Jeez.
Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Well done. Thank you.
I'm not going to sit here and say don't do that based on one judge's opinion. You know, he is the head coach of the sport. because he's not at every single show, you know. So personally, knowing that he's gonna judge most of my shows, that's what I would do. But I wouldn't force that on anybody.
Well, guys, what a fucking experience. So the seminar was fantastic. As always, big thank you to Meg and Cuba. They're probably not watching this, but if they are, thank you very much. Incredible, fantastic. And as you saw, I got the opportunity to stand on stage with Terrance and pose. Crazy, absolutely crazy. My 16-year-old self would be like, surely not. He wouldn't even believe. He would never believe it. So the opportunity was amazing. So cool, Meg. Thank you very much. But fantastic. We also got to stand up. It was, you know, Joe, Dara as well. As you will see, that was also really fucking cool because the last few years, me and Dara have been working. You know, we're close friends, but we've been working towards like, you know, similar goals. So it's very nice for both of them to stand up there, pose with Terrance, who realistically, I think he's probably going to win the Olympia this year. I think it's going to be between him and Mike. So that could be pretty cool. Saying, you know, you pose with an Olympia winner, basically. But yeah, fantastic. Looking back at pictures, etc. as well, I'm quite happy with how I looked, to be fair. Just over 5 weeks out. I'm happy, but at the same time, like, oh, okay, there's a lot of work to be done. Still some body fat to come off for sure. And also, posing needs work. So I'm glad I got that stage experience today, and just being on stage in front of a crowd, I felt honestly so confident. Like, I'm not stage ready, and I still just felt like it was nothing getting up there in front of people. So I'm actually very introverted, but getting on stage for me, it does not faze me whatsoever. So I'm glad I kind of got that initial time to jump up before I actually step on stage at a competition. And just actually run through posing to really give me an indication as to where I am at. Stamina wise, definitely some work to do for sure. I was happy with my posing. There's a few tweaks that a couple of people, Hannah Mitchell, and also Jack Doughty. Jack, if you're watching this, Jack has been dropping messages here and there on Instagram, giving me a couple of cues in terms of posing as well. So if you're looking for posing coaching as well, Hannah or Jack, they both know their shit. So Jack, that credit's given where it's due. That goes a long way, mate. But yeah, so a couple of cues to kind of look into, and also I just need to keep drilling these rounds to keep on building this posing stamina as well, so that on stage I can just stand there and just fucking pose all day long. Which that's one thing we are in full control over as bodybuilders. We're not always in control over our shape or our structure or our genetics, but we are in control over how we pose. And our posing stamina. So that's one thing I'm going to make sure that I do improve over these next few weeks so that I can present my best on stage as well. So incredible. Delighted. I know I didn't bring you through your 2 meals, but I put them on the screen for you as well to show you the 2 meals that I had during the seminar as well. So yeah, you'll see them. But on to meal 5 now. So here we have 75 grams of rice, 225 grams of cod, 30 grams of peppers, 30 grams of green beans. Then we have 150 grams of apple and 20 grams of almond butter. So that is meal number 5. Also, see Percy's in the back. Percy's AJ Morris. Probably is not going to be watching this. No, he actually said to me before he was watching 1 or 2 of the vlogs. So AJ, I take your Percy pig and I trade you 2. Yeah, that's meal number 5. And I'm going to sit down and watch some Havoc movie on Netflix, which watched half an hour of it last night, and my mind could actually sit there and watch it without getting distracted. So hopefully that stays tonight as well. Last meal. Now, just show you before last meal. After my 5th meal, I put in 30 milligrams of melatonin and 7 grams of Conte's Supreme Sleep. That is my pre-bed concoction. And this, alongside the blue light blockers, as well as switching off and actually giving my mind some downtime before bed, makes a massive, massive difference to my sleep quality. I have the Aura Ring. It's actually charging before bed. But that tells me exactly where my sleep quality is at. And I do kind of pay attention to that to see where it's at when I take these things and then when I don't, and when I do these things and when I don't. And it does make a big difference to the quality of your sleep. So that is pre-bed concoction, Supreme Sleep. Contact website, Mark 10 will get you 10% off. The link is in the bio, well, in the description. And also, another thing I personally do, I get very hot when I sleep. I sleep with a fan on. So a big fan, like when it's hot in the summer, I put that beside my bed and I blast it on me all night. Jem hates it, but it helps me sleep. If I don't have that, I can't sleep. So yeah, that is my pre-bed ritual. Now, meal number 6, last meal today. I actually have the remainder of my salt here. As you know, I weigh out my salt in the morning, so I'm actually just going to put that on part of this meal. So first of all, we have the whey. I have the whey and the cream of rice. I always put all the salt on the whey paste. So the whey and the berries, yeah, I put salt on the weirdest things, but to me, that goes down a lot better than the salt and the cream of rice. But meal number 6, 50 grams of whey. We have blueberries, and we have 20 grams of almond butter. Again, there's like 31 grams of blueberries in here. And then in here, there's like 69 grams. So there's 100 grams in total. 100 grams of cream of rice with this one as well. So what order will you eat this, Mark? That's the big question, isn't it? So I will eat this first, very slowly and succulently. And then I will have this, I will eat around the edges first. Make sure all that's clean, and then I will start eating the berries out, and then I'll eat the bottom cream of rice. There's a system to this. You can tell I'm getting hungry. But I will leave it there, guys. That is full day of eating wrapped up. What is this? Rest day wrapped up. And yeah, an exciting day all around, a productive day, and I'm going to be a tired boy tomorrow. So guys, I will see you in the next one. We are getting super close. 2 vlogs weekly. A lot will be happening. So if you are interested in terms of what it's like coming up to a bodybuilding show and how we approach things with food, with water, with supplementation, with salt, with all these different things, follow along and I'll take you along the journey. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in a few days' time.